Raise your right hand if you bought a timeshare because it forced you to go on vacations. Hi, I'm Sue Hoyuela, and I get it because if you don't make it a priority, the reality is when you're trying to plan a vacation in that tiny gap when your family schedules all have the same free time available, it's usually a very small window of opportunity. And if you don't block out those dates for a family vacation way in advance, it might never happen. That's why it makes sense to own your vacations. Because when you own a timeshare, every year when you pay the maintenance fees, it reminds you that you've already paid for the vacation, so you darn well better use it and lock in a reservation somewhere, right? And the reason why this works so well is because you know that if you're paying for it, but not using it, then that's going to sting a bit, or a lot. So owning a timeshare is a great way to motivate yourself to make sure you take a break, rest, relax, and spend quality time together consistently. And when you look back on all the vacations you took as a family, all the fantastic memories you made together, and you've successfully passed on the love for travel and adventure to your children, well, there are no regrets. But then, there are those years where you just can't seem to get away. And of course, the annual maintenance fee bills keep coming. And that's when you start to think about other ways to use your timeshare. Like maybe you could find a friend or family member who you can share it with. And then that way, if they reimburse you for what your cost is, then at least it won't go to waste and you'll be able to use that income to pay the maintenance fees this year. Yeah, that works. But this isn't really a long-term plan. Instead, what if you could set up a system so you could let other people rent your timeshare from you whenever you weren't using it? It sounds simple enough, but to be honest, there are many ways that people just mess it up, sometimes with devastating consequences. But imagine what it would look like, though, if you could set up a timeshare rental income machine that would just allow you to use a portion of your unused points to generate enough rental income to cover the cost of the maintenance fees each year, and then still be able to use your timeshare for your own vacations. And what if it generates a profit that would allow you to pay off your loan faster? How much would you save on interest alone? And what about your family's legacy? I mean, if you could pass on your timeshare to your children, a timeshare that's completely paid off and it pays for itself with rental income, well, that way they can keep that tradition going by taking family vacations and making even more special memories for generations to come. Well, if that's something you're interested in, then I want to invite you to click the link in the show notes below to get more information about renting your timeshare so you can see if it's the right direction for you to go in. I want to put you on the safest and most profitable path to renting your timeshare so that you can avoid the pitfalls and just go straight to profits. Get my free training below called 3 Massive Mistakes That Timeshare Owners Make That Keep Them from Renting Their Timeshare Successfully. You'll see the link in the comment pinned below this video. And if you found this helpful, give it a like, a hype, and share it with other timeshare owners who could benefit from this information. That way you're helping me spread the word that your timeshare can be the best investment that you've ever made. Thank you so much. This is Sue Hoyuela wishing you all the best and timeshare rental success. Bye for now.